Miyamoto Musashi was one of the most famous samurai in history. From around the age of 13 to 29, Musashi fought some 60 matches against fellow martial artists without a single loss. Among his many duels, one of Musashi's more famous fights was his conflict with the Yoshioka clan. As the most powerful family of martial artists in Kyoto at the time, they were precisely the kind of opponent Musashi was looking for. So, Musashi challenged the eldest brother and head of the clan, Seijuro. Musashi proceeded to arrive at the duel late, knowing his actions were immensely rude and would anger Seijuro and effectively disrupt his focus. During the duel, Musashi proceeded to break Seijuro's arm, ending his career as a swordsman. To restore his family's honor, Denshichiro, the second brother and new head of the Yoshioka clan, challenged Musashi. Not one to let good tactics go to waste, Musashi arrived late yet again. However, this time, Musashi didn't stop at just maiming, and killed Denshichiro during their duel. In a final attempt to restore their honor, the youngest brother, Matashichiro, challenged Musashi to yet another duel. This time, Musashi arrived early and waited in hiding for his opponent. When he saw Matashichiro approach with a large number of armed retainers, Musashi jumped from the bushes, killed the young heir, and then ran away from the ambush. Not one to fight against impossible odds. During this escape, Musashi used both his swords to fight his way through the enemy, and it is said that this fight enlightened him to his famous Two Heavens style. During the time Musashi was in conflict with the Yoshioka clan, he stayed at a temple in the area known as Tanuki Dani. Even today, Tanuki Dani and several nearby temples proudly display their ties to the famous samurai. A large monument in the area also marks the location of his final duel with the Yoshioka clan. You would think one with the skills of a man like Musashi would have spent all his time just honing the sword. Yet Musashi is said to have been quite proficient in several arts, having spent time with numerous well-known artists and befriending many. More importantly, however, he also wrote philosophy during his later years. This philosophy revealed much about his views on fighting and the correct approach to the way of martial arts, one that almost seemed to undermine the long-standing beliefs samurai held at the time. Many samurai felt that their way was found in death. To have an honorable death was considered the greatest honor in life. Musashi, however, believed differently. Where most samurai might fight against unwinnable odds or commit seppuku after realizing defeat, Musashi believed in running away. He didn't think of it as cowardice, but as a tool for your survival. Musashi did not believe in wasting any tools at your disposal. His famous two-sword style came from this belief. After all, only a fool would die with an unused weapon at their waist. Many of Musashi's duels also demonstrate the mind games he would play with his opponents, believing that such tactics were also a tool a warrior should utilize to ensure their victory. Musashi had no mind for the honor many samurai held tight to. Instead, victory in battle was the only thing that mattered, regardless of how you got there. After all, if it is the way of a warrior to fight and hone their skills, why shouldn't victory in battle be the greatest honor, rather than a good death? Shouldn't helping your lord achieve his goals be your greatest achievement? And isn't winning the only way you can make that happen? I now invite you to take a moment, place yourself in the mindset of a Zen warrior, and consider these things thoroughly.